Okay. So, my name is Arman De Castro. Ventilador. Um, to all the people of the world who watch this video. First of all, I want to thank the Lord God of Israel, Yeshua Nasri Bimelech Hayudin, for giving me a chance to share all this truth in the people of the world. I want to apologize for my English because I'm not a good English speaker. I made this live in English so that everybody can understand what I'm trying to say. I created all my slides in English, so please follow it. So the purpose of this video is to open the eyes of all the Islam that your jihad is wrong. You're all brainwashed by Satan. Okay, let me start my presentation. Remember this: the history, the geography, and the genealogy without proof in our present time is fake. It is a fake God. It is a false God. I will prove it that Allah, Uthman, and Muhammad used by Satan to deceive people. They failed in the history, in genealogy, geography, in the life of Abraham and Ismail, in the first book of Torah, Genesis. Genesis 15:12 to 14. It was prophesied before Ismael and Isaac not yet born. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram. You see, his name is not yet Abraham, but Abram. And lo, an horror of great darkness fell upon him. And he said unto Abram, know of surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Who are those people in Israel for 430 years, 400 years? So, that is in genealogy of Isaac. Meaning, they brainwash you that Ismael is the one who sacrificed by God. Exodus 12:40-41. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who will dwell in Egypt was 430 years. And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, being the self-same day, came to pass that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. Are there Ismaelites mentioned in 430 years? All are sons of Jacob, or all are clan of Jacob. In Genesis 46:8-27, these are the lists of the 70 Israelites in Egypt. You can count your book. You can count in the Bible. Start from son of Reuben, Hanok, Palu, Hezron. You count all of that. And the son of Zebulun, Haggai, Rodi, Areli is total 70. Besides Jacob's son's wife, all the souls were 70. These 70 Israelites in Egypt, they multiply. Okay? Now, in the genealogy of Ishmael versus Isaac, as you can see, the Islam genealogy, Hagar and Abraham to Ismael, to Quraysh tribe, Kedar, to Muhammad. How come they are trying to include all the prophets of the Bible from Sarah to Abraham? You see, try to examine the verse below, the Jew Christian genealogy, Sarah to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Israel, to 12 tribes, Judah, Pares, David, Solomon, Jeroboam, and to Jesus. So, as you can see, there is no combination of genealogy from Hagar to Ismael to Abraham, from Isaac, Jacob. See, Isaac, Jacob, Israel, 12 tribes, from Abraham to Solomon, David. You cannot combine that to Hagar, to Abraham, to Ismael, to Quraysh tribe, to Muhammad. But a lot of Islam, they are claiming that Daud, Solomon, Sulaiman is their prophets. So it cannot be happen when you are trying to examine the genealogy, no? Jacob is Israel in Genesis 32:28, and he said, "Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel." No? And God answered, said unto him, "Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel." Meaning, Jacob is Israel. In Filipino, Sani Abdullah said that Muhammad do not have blood of Israel. Okay? 70 names and 430 years. These are the list of the 70, Genesis 46, Exodus 12, 40, 41, the last days of 430 years, they left Egypt. Now, you can see, Allah didn't say that, "O children of Ismail," mentioned in Quran. Nothing. Allah is always shouting, "The children of Jacob, O children of Israel." Always like that. Why didn't mention, "O children of Ishmael, I have bestowed upon you and fulfilled my covenant upon you"? So nothing. The promise of Allah is about Israel. It's not about Ishmaelites. "Remember my favor which I have bestowed upon you, and fulfill my covenant upon you." O children of Jacob, he is shouting like that. Hmm? Quran is just a recitation. Correct. Because In Surah 2, 246 to 251, only 6 verses. 6 verses is the story of Moses to Aaron to Samuel to David to Goliath. For only 6 verses. Muhammad created a summary. How come it is only 6 verses? Okay, this one is in Tagalog, but see, there is Moses, there's Samuel and Saul in 247-48. In 248, there's Samuel, Moses, and Aaron. In 249, he mentions Saul and Goliath. Surah 250 is Goliath. See? David, Goliath history from Moses to Aaron to Samuel to David to Goliath for only 6 verses mentioned in Quran. Now, in Genesis 4:25 to 26, Seth not mentioned in Quran. That is the ancestor of Enos, Enoch, Noah to Abraham. Genesis 4:25, and Adam knew his wife, and Seth was born. Okay? Now, Hagar, the mother of Ismael, not mentioned in Quran. It was forgotten by Allah. How can it be that the mother of your prophet Ismael has been forgotten by Allah? Isaiah and Jeremiah not mentioned in Quran also. And according to the book, our Bible, from Genesis 5:1 to 32, there is a genealogy of the firstborn son or sons in the lineage of all the prophets. From Genesis 5:1 to 32, Adam until Noah to Shem. Genesis 11:10 to 32, Shem to Abraham. Abraham to Jesus. My question is, if Adam is 90 feet, whose family, lahi, whose clan become 6 feet, from 90 feet to 6 feet. The height of Goliath is 9 feet only. 1 Samuel 17:4. There went out a champion out of the camp of the Palestine named Goliath, whose height was 6 cubits in span. And these are the results of the tomb in Islam. All are giants, and it is a straight line. If it is a body of a human, it should be wider than that. Maybe that one is a snake or anaconda. This is the tomb of Abel. After the Noah's flood, they managed to get Abel's tomb. I don't know if it is true or not. Again, no one has a different life story that they are the same. Meaning there is one who is fake. Fake Abraham of Islam. Why? In Quran 6:74, The father's name of Abraham is Azar. Yeah, see? Oh, mention Muhammad when Abraham said to his father Azar. Azar? That's wrong. Because the father of Abraham is Tareh. In Genesis 11:26 is Tareh, not Azar. And according to Islam, Abraham circumcised 80 years old. You see the Sahih Muslim 2370. Abu Huraira reported Allah Messenger, may peace be upon him, that having said that Ibrahim circumcised himself with the help of an axe when he was 80 years old. Abraham circumcised himself with the axe. Another one, you go to Sunnah.com, you type 120. Abu Huraira said, Ibrahim, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, was circumcised when he was 120 years old. That's funny, you know? 80 and 120. Ibrahim has been circumcised. The real age of circumcision of Abraham is 99 years old. In Genesis 17:24, Abraham has been circumcised 99 years old, and Ismael in Genesis 17:25 is 13 years old. How can it be that their Abraham has been circumcised? Azar, not Terah, circumcised 120 and 80 years old. So, number 2, the fake Moses of Islam. Because in Leviticus 11:4, do not eat camel. See? But all Muslim in Saudi Arabia and other part of the world who have camel, they eat camel. Because they told me that our Moses did not forbid to eat camel. So that is fake. That is fake Moses. Moses of the Bible, the old book, said do not eat camel. No. And another one, Moses of the Islam do not have Passover lamb or the day of Pascha. And they shall eat it with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand, and you shall eat in haste. The Lord Passover. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where you are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you. And I smite the land of Egypt. This is the blood of the Lamb in every door of their houses. So, Islam do not have Passover lamb. And they eat camel. Next, the Islam Noah or Nu is also fake. You can search in Google Noah's sons, and you will see Shem, Ham, and Japheth. That is by tradition. Quran only exists 610 AD. Now, Noah in Islam is a widower. In Quran 66:10. Okay? Allah set forth for an example to the unbelievers the wife of Noah and the wife of Lot. They were respectively undertook a rational that they were false to the husband, and therefore filtered nothing before Allah. See, Noah is widower. Next, Noah's sons drowned. No? In Quran 11:41 to 45. Noah's son drowned. And he said, board it in the name of Allah. It will sail and cast anchor. Surely my Lord, all forgiving, most merciful. 11:41. 11:42. 11:43. He replied, I will take refuge on a mountain, which will protect me from the water. Noah cried, today no one is protected from Allah's decree except those to whom he shows mercy. And the waves came between them, and his son was among the drowned. The son of Noah drowned? Who is that son? In the family tree of Muhammad, you try to search the family tree of Muhammad, you can see they do not have Ham on the list. Again, I want to apologize my English, okay? I am not a good English-speaking human. I'm a Filipino, actually. I just want to reach out those people. That's why I'm trying to speak in English. But you can understand that, don't worry. Because all my slides are English. Okay. You can see there are only two sons of Noah here. Only Zam and Japhet. But there should be another here who have been drowned. See? Ham drowned, same on Japhet only, and Ham drowned here. Ham is missing in the family tree of Muhammad, the father of Canaan. So in Islam, they drowned Ham, which is the father of Canaan. In Genesis 17:8, Canaan is the land of promise to Abraham. Why the land of Canaan existed if Ham was drowned, the father of Canaan? So if Ham drowned, there's no son. See, in Genesis 19:18, Ham is the father of Canaan. Now, the people of the world came from the sons of Noah. You can see the Gog and Magog in Russia, the Tubols, Meshech and Tubal in Moscow. Now, you see Japhet, Shem, and Ham. This area has been drowned in Islam. See? Now, let's proceed to fake Lot of Islam. Fake Abraham, fake Moses, fake Noah, fake Lot of Islam. In Islam, it was the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. There were only 3 who were left, and they were afraid that all people in the world will vanish. See? In Islam, Lot do not have sons in his 2 daughters. That is in Islam. Okay? So meaning, let us continue in Genesis 19:37. Remember this, in Islam, Lot do not have sons in his two daughters. In Genesis 19:37, the elder bore a son, and she called his name Moab. He is the father of the Moabites unto this day. And I am sorry for those who make a comments on my live. I'm focusing on my slides. Okay. Later I will read all of that. And the elder bore a son, and she called his name Moab. So he is the father of Moabites unto this day. Unto this day. So meaning there should be Moabites until now. Let's try to Google it. Correct. There are Moab, and the Moabite is in here. See? The Moabite. See? It is in the part of Jordan, I think. Now, in Genesis 19:30, the younger also bore a son, and she called his name Ammon. That's the son of my people. He is the father of the Ammonites unto this day. Are there Ammonites unto this day? Yeah, correct. Genesis 19:38. Ammonite, the son of elder daughter of Lot. Ammon. Are they in the map until this day? Yeah, there is. See? It's up to you to find out what county is that. I think it is in the Jordan River, east of the Jordan River. See, it was stated here. See? So meaning, because of the fake Lot in Islam, King David, Solomon, cannot be born until Jesus. Those genealogy from David to Solomon cannot be born. Why? Because Ruth, the great-grandmother of David, is a Moabite. So meaning Allah has forgotten the generation of His creation. What kind of God is that? Because the genealogy from Pares to Bus to Obed to Jesse to David to Solomon. Who is Bus? That's the wife of Ruth. That is the husband of Ruth. Ruth is a Moabite, and have taken to wife Ruth the Moabite. Bus is the great-grandfather of David. See? Bus to Obed, to Jesse, to David, to Solomon. So meaning, Allah is fake. He forgotten the generation of His creation. You see, you read your Quran. Lot do not have sons in his two daughters. That is not a command to make having sex with your daughter. That is a circumstances before of the judgment day in Sodom and Gomorrah. They are thinking that they only 3 of them are left. Now let's proceed. Fake Moses, fake Abraham, fake Noah, fake Lot, fake Jesus of Islam. In Islam, you see, in Surah 19, 23, 26, then the bird pangs drove her to the trunk of a palm tree, And she said, "Oh, would that I died before this and been for all forgotten." Thereupon the angel below her cried out, "Grieve not, for your Lord has caused a stream of water to flow beneath you." So he drove her to the trunk of a palm tree. What happened? Maria, she's in pain. Shake the trunk of the palm tree toward yourself. Uh, how big is the palm tree? So meaning there is a shaking of palm dates, only Jibril, no Joseph in Quran. No Joseph, no Jerusalem. And you know why? You know what? Jesus of Islam, when he was a baby, he talked. He speak in Surah 1930. The child cried out, "Verily I am Allah's servant. He granted me the book, and he made me a prophet." Baby has a book. How big is the book? Maybe the Coke, the cover of the Coke. Ano? Tanzan, you know Tanzan. See? Now, in Tagalog, but in English, there's no Joseph. In Jesus of Islam, no Bethlehem, no Herodes, no King Augustus. There is a shaking of dates, and he talked when he was a baby. So meaning there's no same people with different story. One is fake. Now, fake Maryam of Islam. See, fake Jesus, fake Miriam, fake Aaron, fake Moses. Why fake Miriam of Islam? See, you try to read Surah 3:34 to 35. When the wife of Imran, see, wife of Imran, meaning Imran is the father of Mary. Imran is the father of Aaron, Moses, and Maryam. See? When the wife of Imran said, "My Lord, indeed I pledge to you what is in my womb." This is the birth of Mary. And his father is Imran. But when she delivered her, she said, "My Lord, I have delivered a female." Mary was born. And his father is Imran. That's why in Surah 19:20, "Sister of Aaron, your father was not a man of evil." The sister of Aaron is Maryam. Even though it is a genealogy, Imran is not the father of Mary in tradition. From 700 AD, before 700 AD, the father of Mary is Joachim. Joachim is the father of Mary, not Imran. So, in summary of Islam, fake characters, I prove to you that Adam is not 90 feet. Fake Abraham with the Asar, the father. Noah, fake. The sun drowned. No Canaan. Lot, Hagar. Hagar is also fake. Moses, Jesus, Maryam of Islam. All are fake. Okay, let's proceed now to the fruit of the history. Islam claim about Kaaba, Makkah. Islam claim about Kaaba, Makkah, BEIT-EL, somewhere, PARAN in Mecca, Saudi Arabia are all fake in the life of Ismail Abraham are all fake. Why Kaaba is fake? We will discuss that. Or the Mecca. They're telling us Kaaba is built by Abraham and Ismail. They said BEIT-EL is BEIT-EL, the house of God. Well, the well of Abraham, the well of Hagar and Ismail. They're claiming all of that to brainwash you, even the PARAN. They're telling us PARAN is Saudi Arabia. These are all fake. Okay, I can prove it to you. Number one, Islam said Makkah is in the Bible because there is BACA. The answer is none. Where's the real value of BACA? You see, Makkah is named BACA in the Bible. Oh, see? They are trying to brainwash you. They use Psalm 84, 1 to 10. This one. But there is a Zion mentioned. Okay, Islam said BACA, value of BACA, in Mount Zion. They use Psalm 84, 6 to 7. No? In Pilipino, nagbaka sakali lang mga Islam kung lulusot. Baka sakali. Meaning, baka sakali. Okay, so, BACA, Valley of BACA of David. Valley of BACA of David. See, who passing through the valley of BACA make it a well. The rain also filled the pool. Then go from strength to the strength, every one of them in Zion before God. See? I'm very thankful to God. There is GPS now. Okay? So you see the earth coordinates here. And this is the valley of BACA. Here. If you follow the earth coordinates, you can see from here. There is a Mount Zion here. See? This is the valley going to Mount Zion. This is the earth coordinates that I have given before in this slide. Okay. Now, if you use Google Street, you can see it is a valley. See, these are the valleys, valley, Burol. So it's not a desert. You see? This is the valley of BACA. Oh, that is BACA. See, BACA. Israel in New Testament time, 1st century AD. Our Islam is in 1st century? No, 700 AD. So it is proven that their valley of BACA is fake. You see? Valley of BACA distance to Mecca. This is the BACA. This is the Mecca. 1,500 kilometers. Now, let's proceed. In Abraham's journey, Islam claiming Abraham and Ismail built the Mecca. Abraham built the Kaaba. In the life of Abraham, he never been in Saudi Arabia until he died and buried in Hebron, Machpelah. Remember that? Oh. But Muhammad claiming, according to Islam, the Kaaba was rebuilt several times throughout the history, famously by Ibrahim, Abraham, and his son Ismail. Is this true? Ismail and Abraham built Mecca. Oh, that's what they are trying to feed in your mind. They are brainwashing you. Let's try to find out if it is true or not. These are all the verses in the old book. All verses in the Bible about Abraham's journey. Or in Iraq in Genesis 11:31. Go to Haran. Go to Canaan, Shechem. Go to BEIT-EL, AI, Egypt, Negev. Back to BEIT-EL, Shechem, Hebron, Negev and Gerar. Negev is the capital of Beersheba. Between Kadesh and Shur, Hebron, Machpelah, he died. And he was buried by Isaac and Ismael in Hebron, Machpelah. Genesis 25, 7-10. He was buried by Ismael and Isaac. If Ismael is in Saudi and Isaac is in Beersheba, how long it takes to walk and buried Abraham? Okay, we will try to find out one by one where are these map in the GPS. Okay, one of the scholar in Islam, Abdul Salam Olivar, is the UP professor. He is a professor in Islam. He gave me this yellow map. Maybe in your school you can find this map. Okay. He told me that this is our original map. That is the map of Islam. Okay. So I try to examine their map. So this is Ur, Iraq. Then it goes to Haran. Go to Shechem, Hebron, Machpelah. So where is Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia is under the shore. Huh? You can see how far Saudi Arabia in their original map. Let's proceed. In Genesis chapter 12, when Abraham left Ur, he go to Haran, his brother. Is Haran still existing place until now? Then we go to Canaan, then Shechem. We go to BEIT-EL. See, BEIT-EL, house of God. This is Baitullah, Saudi Arabia. Okay. In Abraham's journey, you can see the Ur here and go to Haran. Damascus, Canaan to Egypt, go back to Canaan. I want you to focus in these two turn here. These are the Gulf of Aqaba and these are the Gulf of Suez. See? As you can see, from Ur to Israel to Egypt, go back to Israel. Only on this top part of the map is the Abraham journey. Why? Because this is the Gulf of Aqaba and this is the Gulf of Suez, which is not in their yellow map just now, in their original map. See? How far is Mecca? 1,135 kilometers. The Abraham's journey only in this part. See? Abraham's journey from Ur, Babylon to Nineveh to Haran. See, Haran. You see, this is the Gulf of Aqaba and this is the Gulf of Suez. Where is Saudi Arabia? Again, it's very far. It is in the lower part of this map. 1,135 kilometers. So meaning Abraham's journey happened on the upper part of the Gulf of Aqaba and the Gulf of Suez only. See, there is, until now, still there is Haran for how many thousand years? There is Haran. See, this is the Haran, the brother of Abraham. Oh. From Iraq, or oh, until Israel, Egypt, go back. You see? The Gulf of Suez and Gulf of Aqaba. This is Mecca. It's very far. Huh. So, meaning Kaaba, Mecca, built by Abraham, failed. It is not built by Abraham. Nothing. It's not mentioned in the Bible, the place. See the tomb of patriarch. After this, Abraham buried Sarah and his wife in the Macpela, in the Mamre. They told you in Mecca there is a tomb of Abraham there. See, if you visit the site, this is the Macpela, tomb of Abraham. The cave of Macpela in Hebron. It is written in. But you see, Islam claim Abraham footprint in Kaaba. That is fake. You see the left side of the footprint. It is very sharp. See, it is sharp, you know. You pointing like that. And the right is round. What kind of pit is that? That is only leche plan, you know. Do you believe that is the foot of Abraham? That is the footprint. Next. So, the Abraham journey of Islam is fake. Let's proceed to BEIT-EL and the BEIT-EL. Islam claim Kaaba, house of God of Islam. Because Beit, meaning house, El is equal to God. That's why BEIT-EL is a house of God. Now, let's try to see. BEIT-EL. Islam said, BEIT-EL is BEIT-EL. BEIT-EL, house of God. Is that real? Is that true? Okay, let's find where is BEIT-EL. Written in the Bible. In the old maps, BEIT-EL is between Gilgal and Jericho. Okay? Benjamin and Ephraim. Between Ephraim and Benjamin. You see, if you find it in Google Maps, Google Earth, this is Gilgal. This is Jericho. So where is BEIT-EL? It should be on this place, right? Near the West Bank. So correct. BEIT-EL is here. Between Gilgal and Jericho. How come your BEIT-EL is in Saudi Arabia? That is fake BEIT-EL. See? This is BEIT-EL. Very far, the Saudi Arabia. Between Benjamin and Ephraim. See? BEIT-EL is a settlement, local council in Benjamin region. That is BEIT-EL. It's not your BEIT-EL. Now, another one, fake PARAN of Islam. Islam, they are trying to brainwash you that the old PARAN is Mecca. That is the Kaaba, where Ismail lived. That is also fake. You see how they fool people? They said Mecca is the old Paran wherein Ismail lived. Is that true? Okay, let's find out. In Deuteronomy 1:1, these are the words Moses spoke unto all Israel beyond the Jordan, in the wilderness, in the Arabah, against Topel, Hazaroth, and Zahab. Meaning, Araba, not Arabia, is between Paran and Topel Tapila in Jordan. Oh. You see? This is Araba between Paran and Topel Tapila. Oh, see? Correct. It is in Jordan. This Topel is in Jordan. This Araba is in Jordan. This is Paran. That is Araba. That is Paran. That is Tapila Topel. This is Paran. This is the Beersheba, capital of Negev. This is Paran. Now, Rama and Paran in Nabi Samuel 2. What is the relationship between Paran and the house of Rama or the Nabi Samuel 2? In 1 Samuel 25:1, and Samuel died, and all the Israelites were gathered together and lamented him and buried him in his house of Ramah. And David arose and went down to the wilderness of Paran. David arose and went down to the wilderness of Paran. From Ramah to Paran, David went down and arose. Arise. Let's try to find out the distance between Paran and the claim Paran in Islam is 1,263.8 kilometers. See Ramah in the map below right side. So this is the Ramah where the tomb of Samuel is there. And according to this is the Nabi Samuel tomb. Okay, in Ramah. That is Ramah. You can see that is Ramah, Jerusalem here. Now, this is the Nabi Samuel tomb. And in 1 Samuel 25:1, David arose and went down to Paran. After arose, he will go to Saudi Arabia here. Let's see. Nabi Samuel tomb and Paran. Nabi Samuel National Park. It is here. The Nabi Samuel National Park. And this is the Paran. So Paran to Nabi Samuel tomb. Now let's find the distance. Again. David went down to Paran. From the house of Ramah, David arose and went down to the wilderness of Paran. And Samuel died. And Israelites were gathered together, lamented him, and buried him in his house at Ramah. Now, Nabi Samuel tomb and Paran distance. You see? This is Nabi Samuel tomb. You see the distance to Paran. Nabi Samuel tomb. Yeah. So it's true. You can arouse and went down because it is 2 hours and 49 minutes. You can go down to Paran. Not in Saudi Arabia for 1,500 kilometers. You see? This is Mecca. This is Paran. This is what they are trying to brainwash people. They give you all this picture, Paran, the old Mecca where Ismail lived. Mentioned in the Bible, they give you all these verses without GPS, only talking. They're just talking. Deuteronomy 33:2, Genesis 21:21. Ismael lived in Paran and become a mangangaso. Tawag sa mga sa English. Bahala na kayo. Live in Paran and a hunter. Become a hunter. See? They brainwash people that this is the old Paran where Ismail lived. Oh, now, let's proceed now to the Samuel of Islam. They are trying to brainwash people that the Samuel is the holy water. That is the water of Abraham, Hagar, and Ismail. They claim that. They're trying to brainwash you again. Let's find out if this is true or not. In Genesis chapter 21, and Abraham rose up early in the morning and took bread and butter and gave it to Hagar, putting on his shoulder, and stayed in the wilderness of Beersheba. How can it be? It become Mecca. Oh, this is Ismail and Hagar from Negev to Beersheba. By the way, capital of Negev is Beersheba. Okay? See, this is Beersheba, capital of Negev. Hebron, Jerusalem, Shechem, Paran. This is the picture. This is going to Paran. Okay? This arrow go to Beersheba, this one to Eliat. You can Google Street that. Even though I do not have money to to flight in Israel, I try to use the Google Earth to see all those maps just for you. Okay? So Beersheba is the capital of Negev, between Kadesh, Negev, and Gerar. This picture is in my book. It's not in Google. You see, Beersheba, the Negev is the capital. Negev is the capital, Beersheba. This is the Kadesh and the Shur. Now, you see the earth coordinates of Gerar here, because Abimelech is the king of Gerar, where when Abraham make a covenant in the seven well, that is seven, that way they call it Beersheba. No? This is the earth coordinate of Gerar, and if you find that, this is Gerar, wherein King Abimelech is stay. How come Abimelech can talk to Abraham in Saudi Arabia? So it's not true. No? So Beersheba is nowhere near Mecca. Hagar could have never walked 868 miles to Mecca. Never. Correct. That is Mecca. Wilderness of Beersheba. Now, they are walking. These are the well of Abraham. This is the real well of Abraham. You can contact this in Beersheba. 08623634613. So I told you goodbye Samuel of Islam. Hello to ancient well of Abraham in Beersheba. Beersheba is the home of patriarch. You can examine all this. So meaning, your Kaaba not built by Abraham. Your son Samuel is also a fake Hagar and Ismail well. This is all created by human, thousand feet. This Abraham can dig 1,000 plus feet. Okay, now I prove that Islam is 100% fake religion, and all claims in the life of Ismail are all fake. Okay. So, to all Islam, be awake. Your God is fake. That is Satan. Stop the war. Peace be with us all. Stop your stupid jihad to kill Christian and Jews. We are all brothers. Don't follow your God. Your God is fake. That is Satan, the deceiver. Okay. So you can visit my YouTube, patripassionism.com. This is our page. Okay. Try to watch this video, examine all the proof, the maps and everything, and stop the war. Thank you very much. to God, Yeshua, Hanasi Bimelech, Hayudim be the glory. Amen. And ko na yung live ko.